A playground, play park, or play area is a place designed to provide an environment for children that facilitates play, typically outdoors. While a playground is usually designed for children, some are designed for other age groups or people with disabilities. A playground might exclude children below a certain age. Modern playgrounds often have recreational equipment such as the seesaw, merry-go-round, swing slide, jungle gym, chin-up bars, sandbox, spring rider, trapeze rings, playhouses, and mazes, many of which help children develop physical coordination, strength, and flexibility, as well as providing recreation and enjoyment and supporting social and emotional development. Common in modern playgrounds are play structures that link many different pieces of equipment. Playgrounds often also have facilities for playing informal games of adult sports, such as a baseball diamond, a skating arena, a basketball court, or a tether ball. Public playground equipment installed in the play areas of parks, schools, childcare facilities, institutions, multiple family dwellings, restaurants, resorts, and recreational developments, and other areas of public use. A type of playground called a playscape is designed to provide a safe environment for play in a natural setting. Through history, children played in their villages and neighborhoods, especially in the streets and lanes near their homes. In the 19th century, developmental psychologists such as Friedrich Froebel proposed playgrounds as a developmental aid, or to imbue children with a sense of fair play and good manners. In Germany, a few playgrounds were erected in connection to schools. The first purpose-built public access playground was opened in a park in Manchester, England in 1859. However, it was only in the early 20th century, as the street lost its role as the default public space and became planned for use by motor cars, that momentum built to remove children from the new dangers and confine them to segregated areas to play. In the United States, organizations such as the National Highway Protective Society highlighted the numbers killed by automobiles and urged the creation of playgrounds, aiming to free streets for vehicles rather than children's play. The Outdoor Recreation League provided funds to erect playgrounds on parkland, especially following the 1901 publication of a report on numbers of children being run down by cars in New York City. In tandem with the new concern about the danger of roads, educational theories of play, including by Herbert Spencer and John Dewey, inspired the emergence of the reformist playground movement, which argued that playgrounds had educational value, improved attention in class, enhanced physical health, and reduced truancy. Interventionist programs such as By the Child Savers sought to move children into controlled areas to limit delinquency. Meanwhile, at schools and settlement houses for poorer children with limited access to education, health services and daycare, playgrounds were included to support these institutions' goal of keeping children safe and out of trouble. One of the first playgrounds in the United States was built in San Francisco's Golden Gate Park in 1887. In 1906, the Playground Association of America was founded, and a year later Luther Gulick became president. It later became the National Recreation Association and then the National Recreation and Park Association, urging the need for playgrounds. Former President Theodore Roosevelt stated in 1907, in post-war London, the landscape architect and children's rights campaigner Lady Allen of Hurtwood introduced and popularized the concept of the junk playground, where the equipment was constructed from the recycled junk and rubble left over from the Blitz. She campaigned for facilities for children growing up in the new high-rise developments in Britain's cities and wrote a series of illustrated books on the subject of playgrounds, and at least one book on adventure playgrounds, spaces for free creativity by children, which helped the idea spread worldwide. Playgrounds were an integral part of urban culture in the USSR in the 1970s and 1980s. There were playgrounds in almost every park in many Soviet cities. Playground apparatus was reasonably standard all over the country. Most of them consisted of metallic bars with relatively few wooden parts, and were manufactured in state-owned factories. Some of the most common constructions were the carousel, sphere, seesaw, rocket, bridge, etc. Combination playground structure for small children. Slides, climbers, playhouse. The playground at Vansun Park in Paramus, New Jersey. A pirate ship in Pelhamani Park in Pori, Finland. Playground in Yonkers, New York. The Royal Oak, Monmouth Playground. A playground at a fast food restaurant in Jakarta, Indonesia. Thematic playground with agricultural machine. Playground slides at Zrinski Park in Kakavik, Croatia. Playground at Fuji Hakone Izu National